Hello, everyone. I'm Daniel, and nice to meet you all. I was part of EIC 2019, and I am from Ecuador. So today I will talk about the environmental problems in my country, and specifically in one area. But first, I want to introduce my country. So don't forget this picture, four worlds in one. Uh, I'll explain this later, but yeah, Ecuador's concept is that there is four different worlds in one place. First of all, I want to ask you if you know where Ecuador is, although it's really easy. You can find it here in the map, so give it a guess. And yeah, there you go. And yeah, and if you get to know which one is the flag of Ecuador, that would be also really cool. And also just try, and of course I'll give you the answer. um the answer is the one in the middle, by the way. The one in the left is the one of Venezuela, and the one in the right is the one of Colombia. Facts about Ecuador, something simple. The capital is called Quito, and the population is 16, 17 million people. And the geography is what makes the environment in my country really special. It is located in the equator. That means on this middle of the equator. So the weather is really hot the whole year. And the gravity in the equator is a bit different. And it's divided into four regions. We have the coast, the highlands, the Amazon, and Galapagos, which is an island. So yeah, here they are. So which one do you think we're gonna discuss today? Because I told you I was gonna only talk about one area. And yeah, this is the reason of why it's called four worlds in one place, because of the four different regions which have different environments. So yeah, give it a guess. Three, two, one. And yes, we want to talk about Galapagos, which is a really famous island in all over the world because of its really unique environment. And yeah, we have a lot of different animals and land in these places. Mainly, an archipelago is a group of islands, so that's Galapagos. It is composed of 216 islands. The biodiversity is the main thing in this small place. There is the biodiversity is the different numbers of species in one area, so how much variety an area has. And yeah, it has a lot of endemic species. It's a hard word. Endemic means that this species only exist in Galapagos. So you cannot find this outside Galapagos, only in Galapagos. And this includes the giant turtle, I think it's quite famous, the Galapagos penguin, the bluebird bobby, the iguana, we have land iguanas and marine iguanas, and a lot of other birds. It's like a big number of species, but yeah, they only exist in Galapagos. They can only live in Galapagos. For this reason, Galapagos is considered a World Heritage Site. World Heritage Sites are places in the world that represent something heritage. It represents from our ancestors that has been taken care of something, and they are separated into two: cultural, that they represent culture of our country, or natural, that then represent the real natural environment of a place. In Japan, you have one really big famous culture heritage site, which is Mount Fuji. In my country, that would be the case of Galapagos. And yeah, I'm gonna explain the environmental issues that you have a general idea of the island. So there is the human is a threat in the island. And I'm not talking about native people. I'm talking more about how it's people fish illegally without you're not allowed to fish in Galapagos because we protect the species. But yeah, a lot of people do fish without permission still, and it's really hard to control. And because of the water pollution, it's created by us humans, and we destroy the habitat of the animals. Turtles tend to eat a lot of the plastics we throw in the water, and then they cannot further eat because it gets stuck. It blocks the access to food. And then, yeah, the second one, and probably the main one, is climate change. And that this is a quite a difficult image. So it's maybe hard to understand. But there are two problems with this, and it's caused by exotic species or invasive. This means species that are not native from Galapagos. So they come and then they take food from the endemic, from the species born in Galapagos. So then there is a competition for food, water, that normally the invasive species win because they're more adapted. So in Galapagos, for example, one invasive species is the dog. There were no dogs originally in Galapagos, and then they attack the tortoise. They attack the tortoise a lot. Then in when talking about fruits or vegetables, the blackberry is one of the main invasive species at the moment, taking a lot of resources from other plants in the area. And in climate change, yeah, the reason Galapagos is so unique is because its weather, its habitat, its environment has really specific features of Galapagos that comes like weather, the temperature, the resources, type of land, and everything. And just an increase or decrease of 1 degree in the temperature can affect the animals and the plants. For example, the turtles is explained here. When it's when a turtle lays an egg, if it's a bit warmer, the egg will come out to be a female, and at lower temperatures, it will come out to be a male in the tortoise. So, because of the climate change leading to global warming, their eggs are only hatching female tortoises, and yeah, that's making the population decrease. So that's one of the main issues. Of course, there's more, but this is probably the main example. But yeah, thank you so much. I hope you understood a little bit about my country and about Galapagos. I know this was more of a serious talk, but yeah, I appreciate you all seeing this, and thank you very much. I hope to see you on the 23rd. Bye bye.